Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Lauren. I am coming at you. I'm going to have a few hauls that I have to upload today. So here is the one from my pet store. Some of this is from the day before, and then some of this is from yesterday with the video that you saw me diving in. I do want to address kind of a shout out. I did get a comment that the video was incredibly shaky, and I know that I had mentioned that I suck basically at recording one-handed, but I am working on a way to figure out how I can record if my daughter is not around to help me so that it is more steady, because I feel like it's more fun for you, the viewers, to actually see the live action. But if it's so much movement that it's making people sick or it's just intolerable to watch, I 100% understand. I kind of feel the same way when people have cameras attached to their head, because I mean all you really see is boxes and hear styrofoam. So I do get it. I'm working on it and we'll see what I can do. So anyway, without any further ado, I would like to personally thank all of my new and my old subscribers. You guys rock. Thank you so much for the continued support. I do try to reply or at least like all of your comments. If I don't reply, it's just either I maybe missed the comment or I'm at work. My phone has been lagging on giving me notifications, so I truly apologize. But let's go ahead and get right into this. I recalled that I was going to let you know if I had found food that was on the recall list and all that, so I was doing some informative checking, so I'll let you know about that in a few minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I set it all up so there would be minimal movement. So yesterday I came across this bed when I was in the dumpster. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, and it said that it was cut on the bed. Okay, that's great. This bed probably cost a lot of money. The cut they are referring to, can you see that? Are you kidding me? My daughter can sew that up. This just needs to be washed. I don't know if that's something I want to donate to a shelter, because I don't know if they'd be able to use something so large. But if I do know anyone with a large dog that lives nearby, I'd be happy to give it to them. I'm not really, I do want to sell some of this stuff, but on the other hand, if someone needs it and they can't afford it, I'd rather go that route as well. So moving right along. I'm going to sit down on this thing. I know I mentioned that I couldn't find the lid to this when I was in the dumpster, and I never did find the lid to it, but you could still put food in here or use it for something else. It's brand new and clean, and I'll obviously run it through the dishwasher if I decide to keep it myself, but if you're fine without a lid on it, I don't see anything wrong with it. These I have not looked up yet, but they were not expired, so I took them, and they are just dog treats. Here are some more treats. And here is one of the cat pans that I found. So you can see it assembled. This is the one where I didn't know what the lid was. Unfortunately, it broke right there. I don't know if that was my doing or if that's how it was. So, but again, anybody who would like a cat pan that doesn't care if there's a privacy lid, there you go. It's great and awesome and clean, and anything that I would sell to someone, I would obviously wipe down before sending it. Things that are big like this, I would probably just try to sell locally, though, to be honest, because it would cost a lot for shipping, and I don't want to do that to anybody. I came across yet another of these. This is the 1 gallon one. There's the box. Everything's in it. It works. It lights up. It's perfect. And having extra of these is just great for me, because I do have betta fish, and every time I go to the pet store I want to buy another one. So I also came across some betta flakes, and they are not expired, which is cool, because I'm going to try giving some to my little guys and see if they like these as opposed to the pellets. And I also give them bloodworms. And water conditioner is always a good thing too. And then this is not for my fish. It is tropical for, ooh, why is my camera doing that? For clear water fish or something like that. I found another retractable leash. This one is pink, and it has like the leash extension before it retracts all the way. And one of these bad boys. You can never go wrong with too many of these either. This I didn't get a chance to test out last night because I left it in my car. It's this Sonic Egg ultrasonic bark control. So we'll be checking it out to see if it works before we figure out if we are going to donate it. But it was $40, so most of the stuff I do find does in fact work, so we'll see what happens. I found this bottle of Chi for dogs, and I tried looking for an expiration. I don't know if something like this would have an expiration, but it just didn't have the lid. So what I will do is put it into a pump bottle of my own, and I'll be showing you how I do that when I finally got my Ulta stuff together, so it looks like I have a decent haul. So even though it's been like a progressive haul, you'll be able to see how I do stuff like this. And we did plug this in last night, and it does work. It's a scratch mat, I guess, and I don't know exactly how it works because I've never seen one before, but this was also $40 and it did work. So that's a plus. Here is the other cat pan that I found, and this one didn't have a door, thank goodness, but it's all together and intact and nice and clean. I have some Fresh Step with Febreze, eliminates odors, litter, and then I found this huge thing of litter I guess this is a different kind of litter. It's pellets, but this is huge and it says it's fragrance free. And moving right along, I found a life vest for if you take your little dog on a boat. This one is for dogs that are 5 to 15 pounds. And then this was the thing that I made a joke about. It's dirt on there. It's not poop, but I just thought it was funny to say maybe they didn't know what the pads were for, but it is a pack of 10 pads for training. It holds up to 2 cups of, pee. I've used these several times when our dog used to, we had a Lhasa Apso that had puppies, so we've used them multiple times. Okay, so here's where it gets a little bit serious. I pulled this whole bag out because I didn't, again, I didn't know. I was just familiar that there were some recent recalls. This one, according to everything I read, is fine because it was specifically canned ones. So I will be taking this to my shelter because according to everything I was reading, nothing about this particular flavor, this size, had anything to do with being recalled. So that was awesome news. Now these, on the other hand, did have a recall on them, but it was a specific few dates. So the dates on these checked out fine. So, and then I double checked to make sure before I was filming this video. So these I can donate. But I am curious if you guys know that something was recalled and you check the UPC and you check the dates and you find out that the dates you have check fine, would you still donate or would you still be skeptical? Because that's something I'm obviously new to, and I wouldn't want to give someone something and have them think I just gave them something that was, not valuable to them. And I definitely don't want to make any animals sick, but these dates checked out fine. Same with this, because this one was on the recall list. And again, it was very specific dates. The UPC was the exact same, but the dates of the that they were claiming were the bad guys were not these ones at all. It was 2019 and other months. So again, these ones checked out fine, but same question. How do the people that donate food or keep it for your pets, would you feel comfortable donating this knowing that it checked out fine, or is that something that I shouldn't even mess with? So these were the culprits that were on the bad guy list. So if anyone's seeing this and you didn't know and you do happen to stumble across some, it is Wellness 95% beef topping. It says 95 right here on the back. The UPC is this number and it did match up, and this was one of 3 or 4 of the dates listed not to use by. So that's on the recall list. Those will be going in the garbage. Or I could get crafty and just dump them out and use the cans for something, because they make great storage too. So we'll see if I decide to make a craft out of it. So that is my haul all together from yesterday and the day before from my local pet store. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to try to upload the rest of the videos while I have the space and the time. So bear with me, I might be loading a few more today. Thank you again for joining me, whatever time of day it is, morning, noon, or night. I certainly hope you're having a good one. Bye, guys.